Hey gang, Jeff from Top Stock Picks here, and I want to do a quick video on how to sell pre-market and after hours using E-Trade Pro. A lot of you have asked me how to do this, and it's actually quite simple. If you have your market depth window open, all you need to do on the very bottom, there is a small triangle here where you can either show or hide your entry box, and you want to make sure that that's shown. And what you would do is you prepare your order like anything else, put your quantity in, how many shares you prepared to buy. If you want to use the calculator, which is pretty cool, the E-Trade Pro has, you simply click on this dollar amount and it'll pull up a calculator and you enter how much money you want to spend. So let's say I wanted to spend $5,000 on Bank of America. I type in $5,000. It automatically has the current ask price on it. I click calculate and it drops those shares right in the box. Now the one thing I will warn you that you do have to do at this point that it does not do for you is you have to set the price in this window here. By default it's at 1 penny. So sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I enter order quickly, I hit submit, and it never goes off and I wonder why. And it's because I'm trying to buy Bank of America 556 shares for 1 penny. As you know, it's probably not going to happen ever. So it just sits here. You got to cancel the order. So make sure you have your price at exactly the price you want. Maybe you don't want to buy it at the ask. You want to try to buy it, at $8.80. So you put in $8.80. If you want to try to buy it at $8.99, you try to buy it at $8.99. So you adjust your price to what you want, and then what you would do, again, this is for pre-market or post-market, after hours. What you do is you change your destination box right here to either ARCA or NASDAQ, because they are two market makers that will allow you to trade from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Now the exchanges that you can trade are the Amex, New York Stock Exchange, and NASDAQ stocks. You cannot trade OTC VB or pink sheets, which is what most of us trade. So if you're looking to trade, a quote penny stock, something under, 10 cents, you're probably not going to be able to trade that pre-market or after hours. But if you're in a Amex, NASDAQ, or New York Stock Exchange stock, then you can trade those stocks pre-market. Obviously, 7:30, you can see the Bank of America is still being traded here after hours. So all you need to do once again is just use your destination box, change it from auto to either ARCA or NASDAQ. Once your order is ready, hit sell or buy, and it's that simple. You have term, day. I just use day. You can use good till cancel, but I'm not sure if it, because once the pre-market or the after hours is closed, your good till cancel will probably just be killed. So I use day, but just so that you understand, GTC means good till canceled. FOK means fill or kill, and IOC means, I don't remember what IOC is. I'll have to look it up. Look it up on Investopedia. Look up what IOC means as far as term. So those are your options. Fill or kill basically means if you don't fill within 10 or 15 seconds, then kill my order. So I just remembered what it was. For IOC it means immediate or cancel. So basically what you want to do, if you have a large order, you can just go to IOC, and it means basically fill it immediately or cancel it. It's almost like fill or kill. They're kind of similar. So those are your options. A day means it'll keep the order in throughout the trading day, which is technically 9:30 to 4 p.m. It will not go after hours or pre-market unless you change the destination. Good till cancel is an order that will execute during the market orders, 9:30 to 4 p.m. for 60 days. It'll stay in the queue for 60 days. After 60 days, it'll be dropped. And then fill or kill, again, is very similar to immediate or cancel order. Those are very quick. If they don't happen within 10 to 15 seconds, check with your broker. I'm not sure which one yours uses, but it's within a very short period of time that it just cancels the order. So those are your terms. And then again, destination, auto is for anything during the market. And if you want to go pre-market or after hours, you can use ARCA or NASDAQ. New York Stock Exchange is also during the market. And of course, because NASDAQ and ARCA are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., you can also use those to route your order through during the market. However, sometimes there are extra fees that go along with using ARCA or NASDAQ, so check with your broker. I recommend using auto during the market to make sure you keep your commission down. So that's just a quick explanation of what type of destination you would use for pre-market and after hours. To piggyback on that, another question was, when are the markets most volatile and what are their turning points? The market is most volatile between 9:30 and 9:45. As you can see here on Bank of America, it had the biggest volume for the first 15 minutes to a half hour. Sometimes it goes till 10 if a stock is strong. Then you typically see from 10, to like maybe 10:30 or 10:45, the markets tend to go sideways a little bit. They tend to catch their breath after a big run or a big pullback. They go sideways, and then you have a little bit of a run until about 12. Usually around 12 Eastern is when the markets go sideways, from about 10 to 3 p.m. for the most part. And the reason behind that is, Wall Street's in New York. A lot of people in Wall Street take lunch from 12 to 2, 12 to 3. It's kind of a quiet period. So at this point, we see a lot of consolidation, a lot of sideways move. And then from 3 to 4 is when the markets get active again. The strong stocks rise to the top. The bad stocks tank to the bottom. And usually see a lot of volume from 3 to 4. So there's a lot of liquidity, which means good trading opportunities. So I would say watch the markets for a lot of activity between 9:30 and 9:45, and then the stocks pull back. Or if a stock is strong, it might run till 10, then it pulls back for about an hour, hour and a half or so. It gets a little bit of activity. Around 11 o'clock again, that's when the West Coast people wake up for the most part, and they start to do some trading after the morning pullback on the East Coast. They trade till about 12. The markets go sideways until about 3, and then some volatility picks up. So don't be afraid to trade the markets from noon to 3. You can still do that. What you can do is you can find stocks that are hovering up in a upward level or a higher level consolidation phase, or that maybe have pulled back a lot and are going sideways now, and you hope for the stock to finish the day strong. The downfall of trying to find a stock that's been beaten down between 12 and 2 or 12 and 3 is that if it's been beaten down a lot, sometimes people don't want to play it. So it goes down, it trades sideways from 12 to 3, and then at 3 o'clock continues to go down until 4. So look for a stock that has higher level consolidation, meaning it had a good run, it's still holding up, people are still taking active interest in it, they're still buying it, they're not letting it fall down completely, and then at 3 to 4 our hope is that it continues to run and goes up even higher. So little lesson on pre-market and after hours trading and specific times of market direction changes. Hope it's helpful. I'm Stock Analyzer from TopStockPicks.com, and as always, good luck and happy trading.